Good afternoon and welcome to the 2026 Okaloosa High School Academic Tournament. This year we have 7 schools from Okaloosa County going head-to-head in a double elimination tournament format. These standout students will be displaying their knowledge of math, science, history, fine arts and literature, pop culture, and more to determine our tournament champion for 2026. I'm your host and moderator, Stella Verswyvelt. Lisa Na will be our timekeeper and scorekeeper, while Alexa Castle will serve as our chief judge and make the final decisions on all things official. Alexa Castle is a native of Niceville, Florida. She received her Bachelor of Science degree in Mechanical Engineering from the University of Florida, a Master's of Systems Engineering from Embry-Riddle Aeronautical University. She currently works on Eglin Air Force Base and Range Systems Squadron as a Target Systems Engineer. Her team is responsible for providing land, maritime, and threat system targets for test and training activities on Eglin. Today's teams are from Collegiate High School and Rocky Bayou Christian School. We're going to take a quick break to hear from our different Okaloosa schools, and we will be back shortly to introduce our team members. Stay tuned. Welcome back. Let's go ahead and introduce our coaches and teams for today's match. From Collegiate High School, our coach is Alyssa Miller, and now the students will introduce themselves.
Colton Wilson, Jr.
Ben McConey, Senior.
Gabrielle Aldenay, Jr.
Elena Barnes, Sophomore.
Okay, and from Rocky Bayou Christian School, our coaches are Dr. Michael Mosley and Julie Mosley, and now the students will introduce themselves.
Alejandro Alvarez, Senior.
Colt Stevens, Senior.
Ayush Patel, Jr.
Samuel Hess, Senior.
All right, so we'll begin the match with toss-up question number 1. The subject is grammar. In formal English, this must agree in number and gender with its antecedent.
Pronoun.
That is correct. Bonus A. What word is the antecedent in the sentence, each student must bring his or her notebook?
Student. Yeah, it's just student. Yeah. Student.
That's correct. Bonus B. What is the case of a pronoun used as the object of a preposition?
Objective.
Objective?
Yeah.
Probably. Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
I think so.
Objective.
Yes, that is correct. Toss-up question number 2. The subject is science. This type of chemical bond typically occurs between nonmetals and results in the formation of molecules.
Covalent.
Covalent what?
Covalent bond.
Yes, that is correct. Bonus A. What type of covalent bond involves unequal sharing of electrons due to differing electronegativities?
That's not a covalent bond, though.
Polar?
Yes, yes.
Polar?
Yes.
Okay. Polar bond.
Yes, that is correct.
Good job.
Bonus B. What theory is used to predict the three-dimensional shape of molecules by minimizing electron pair repulsion around a central atom?
Like shape theory or something. I don't know.
I love that.
I'm going to go with like
Quantum principle.
off-bow principle. I don't know. Off-bow principle.
No, the answer is VSEPR theory, valence shell electron pair repulsion.
Such an old.
All right, toss-up question number 3. The subject is math. The sine and cosine of an angle are defined as ratios of sides in a right triangle, but on the unit circle, they correspond to the y and x coordinates of a point. Identify the trigonometric function that equals the ratio of sine to cosine.
Tangent.
That is correct. Bonus A. What is the reciprocal of the sine function?
Cosecant.
That is correct. Bonus B. Simplify the trigonometric expression tangent theta squared plus 1 using a fundamental Pythagorean identity.
Secant squared of theta.
That is correct. Toss-up number 4. The subject is literature. This American author's 1886 novella serves as both a psychological study and a moral allegory about the struggle between good and evil. It explores the duality of human nature through the story of a London doctor who transforms into his...
Dr. Jekyll and Hyde. Dr. Jekyll and Hyde.
Dr. Jekyll and Hyde. Yes, that is correct. Bonus A. What nationality is Robert Louis Stevenson?
Is he American? British, American? I think American.
American.
No, he's Scottish. Scottish. In bonus B, what narrative perspective is used in the strange case of Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde, allowing the truth of Jekyll's transformations to be revealed gradually through letters and testimonies?
That's what I think.
First person.
Can you expound on that a little?
First person perspective.
No.
Okay, I'll have to say no. The correct answer is multiple first-person accounts because it was multiple characters. Right? Okay. All right, toss-up question number 5. The subject is history. Centered along the Tigris and Euphrates rivers, this ancient civilization...
Mesopotamians.
Say again?
Mesopotamia.
Yes, that is correct. Bonus A. Which Mesopotamian city-state is famous for its ziggurat dedicated to the moon god Nana?
The Sumerians. Is it not the Sumerians?
Sumer.
Is it Sumer? Okay. Sumer.
No, that is not correct. It's Ur.
Oh, the city-state itself. Okay.
Okay, bonus B. What Sumerian king is the legendary subject of one of the world's earliest known epics?
Gilgamesh.
Gilgamesh.
That is correct. Toss-up question number 5. The subject is fine arts. Completed in 1656, this painting by Diego Velázquez portrays the artist himself painting the royal family of Spain.
Las Meninas.
That is correct. Bonus A. What Spanish king's daughter is depicted at the center of Las Meninas?
Maria Theresa's like father.
Maybe Ferdinand.
Daughter. Wait,
That
what
point,
person?
maybe
Philip what? Philip the second?
Philip II, or maybe Charles V.
I'm gonna go Philip the second.
Okay.
Philip the second.
King's daughter. But
Oh, Maria
no,
Theresa.
that's incorrect. Infanta Margarita Teresa.
I was.
Okay. Bonus B. What artistic technique involving dramatic light and shadow contrast is often associated with Baroque painting?
Chiaroscuro.
That is correct. All right, toss-up number 7. The subject is pop culture. First appearing in Amazing Fantasy number 15 in 1962, this Marvel Comics hero was created by Stan Lee and Steve Ditko. Bitten by a radioactive...
Spider-Man.
That is correct.
Nice.
What is Spider-Man's real name?
Peter Parker.
Peter Parker.
That is correct. In the 2018 animated film Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse, what teenage protagonist from Brooklyn becomes another version of Spider-Man?
Miles Morales.
That is also correct. Toss-up number 8. The subject is religion. In this parable told by Jesus, a wealthy man gives 3 servants different amounts of money.
Parable of the talent.
Yes, that is correct. Bonus A. In which gospel does the parable of the talents appear?
Probably Luke.
Luke.
All right,
Make it look
Luke.
good with parables.
Sounds good. Luke.
It is not. It's the Gospel of Matthew. Okay, bonus B. What similar parable in the Gospel of Luke uses minas instead of talents?
Like day's wage. I don't know.
Sure. Wait, what do you have?
The waffle one.
It might be like the day's wait. I know.
So.
The vineyards.
Okay.
Parable of the Vineyard. Yeah.
The answer was Parable of the 10 Minas or Pounds.
Okay.
Reach what they desired.
All right, toss-up question number 9. The subject is pop culture. This British band, fronted by Chris Martin, achieved global fame with hits like Viva La Vida, Fix You.
Coldplay.
That is correct. What 2002 Coldplay album featured the hit single Clocks?
I think that's a, I don't know.
I don't know their album. Not gonna lie. Persistence.
No, that is not correct. The answer is A Rush of Blood to the Head. Okay, bonus B. What academic producer and rapper collaborated with Coldplay on the remix of Lost?
What rapper?
The only guy I know who
Jay-Z. Yo,
collabs
50
is
Cent.
Dick Van
I think
Dyke.
50 Cent got
From
on
three
there.
Dick Van.
Let's go 50 Cent.
Drake.
Alright, 50 Cent.
It's not 50 Cent. It was Jay-Z. Jay-Z. All right, toss-up number 10. The subject is technology. This type of software, often trained on massive data sets, can generate text.
LLM.
That is not correct. I'll repeat the question for Rocky. Thank you. Sorry. This type of software model, often trained on massive data sets, can generate text, images, or music by predicting patterns in data. Examples include ChatGPT and DALL-E. Identify this class of AI systems.
Generative predictive technology.
Our judge says, Is that a yes? Yes. Generative AI, yes. Bonus A, what company developed ChatGPT?
OpenAI.
Okay, yes, that is correct. Bonus B, what machine learning architecture introduced in 2017 underlies most modern generative AI models?
That might be LLM.
GPT, LLM.
Okay. I defer to the same.
LLMs.
No, the answer is transformer. Okay. All right, we've reached our half. We'll take a quick break and come back with our halftime score. Welcome back. We have a halftime score of Rocky Bayou 130, Collegiate 65. We have substitutions for Rocky Bayou, and the students will now introduce themselves.
Rosemary Pace, Jr.
Nolan Weisberg, Jr.
Okay, let's begin the second half. Toss-up question number 11. The subject is science. These small membrane-bound organelles contain digestive enzymes that...
Lysosome.
That's correct. Bonus A. Which organelle is primarily responsible for producing ATP through cellular respiration?
Mitochondria.
That's correct. Bonus B. What genetic disorder results from a deficiency of the lysosomal enzyme hexosaminidase A?
Sickle
Sickle.
cell
That's what I was
anemia.
thinking, yeah.
Sickle cell anemia. Sickle cell anemia.
That is not correct. The answer is Tay-Sachs disease. Okay. Toss-up number 12. The subject is history. Passed in 1964, this landmark U.S. law outlawed discrimination based on...
Civil Rights Act.
That is correct. Bonus A. What earlier Supreme Court case upheld the legality of separate but equal segregation laws until it was overturned in 1954?
Plessy versus Ferguson.
That is correct. Bonus B. Which later act of 1965 specifically targeted discriminatory voting practices such as literacy tests?
It might be the Civil Rights Act of 1965. I don't know.
Okay. I don't have anything other. Civil Rights Act, 1965.
No, the answer we're looking for is Voting Rights Act of 1965.
Okay.
Okay? Toss-up number 13, the subject is math. In a normally distributed data set, approximately 68% of values fall within one standard deviation of the mean. Identify this statistical rule describing data dispersion around the mean in a bell-shaped curve.
Zero.
No. I'm going to repeat the question for Collegiate. In a normally distributed data set, approximately 68% of values fall within one standard deviation of the mean. Identify this statistical rule describing data dispersion around the mean in a bell-shaped curve.
Normal distribution?
No. The answer is the empirical rule. The empirical rule. Okay. Toss-up number 14. The subject is literature. Published in 1922, this landmark poem juxtaposes myth, history, and modern despair through fragmented voices and shifting settings, from the Thames River to the wasteland of post-war Europe. Identify this modernist masterpiece by T.S. Eliot.
The Wasteland.
Yes, that is correct. Bonus A. What mythical fertility figure, known as the impotent guardian of the Holy Grail, symbolizes the poem's wounded civilization?
Fertility
Monty
goddess.
Python. That's what I'm going with.
What's fertility goddess? It's not
What?
like Venus or something. I don't know.
Okay.
It's a fertility goddess.
Fertility goddess? Hestia.
No, the answer was the Fisher King. The Fisher King. Bonus B. What essay by Eliot argued that poets must possess a historical sense linking past and present art?
The Love Song of J. Alfred Prufrock.
That is not correct. No, it's tradition and the individual talent. Okay? Toss-up number 15. The subject is science. This notation describes how electrons are distributed among the orbitals of an atom or ion following the principles of energy minimization and the Pauli exclusion rule. For example, a neutral oxygen atom's configuration ends in 2p to the fourth power, while its oxide ion adds 2 more electrons to complete the shell. Identify this systematic arrangement of electrons.
Electron configuration.
That is correct. Bonus A. What is the full electron configuration of a neutral sodium atom? Atomic number 11.
11.
Yeah. That's
2s1. No, it's 1s.
1s1, 2s1, 2p6, 3s1.
It's 1s2, 2s2, 2p6, and 3s1.
Okay.
Yeah, I think.
Atomic number 11. Yeah. Okay. Bonus B. When sodium forms a +1 ion, which orbital loses an electron, and what is the resulting configuration?
Maybe the 3s, right? I think so. 3s orbital, and what's the resulting configuration? And it's
Yeah, you were on the right track, but it loses the 3s electron, and then the configuration becomes 1s2, 2s2, and 2p6. Okay. Toss-up number 16. The subject is history. Beginning in 1954, after French colonial withdrawal, this war divided a Southeast Asian nation along the 17th parallel.
Vietnam.
That's correct. Bonus A. What 1968 offensive by Northern Vietnamese and Viet Cong forces marked a turning point in U.S. public opinion?
Tet Offensive.
That's correct. Bonus B. What 1973 peace agreement formally ended direct U.S. military involvement in the conflict?
Accords is the only one I can think of, but I don't know. That's why I do.
Defer to Colton.
Camp David Accords.
No, it was the Paris Peace Accords. Paris Peace Accords. All right, toss-up 17. The subject is literature. Published in 1961, this sprawling novel by Joseph Heller satirizes...
Catch-22.
That's correct. Bonus A. What fictional Mediterranean island serves as the main setting of Catch-22?
Yanasorko. I don't know. That's one of the characters.
Something.
Yanasorko.
No, the answer is Pianosa. Pianosa. Bonus B. What narrative technique does Heller employ by presenting events out of chronological order to emphasize the absurdity of war?
Stream of
Flashback?
consciousness.
That would be flashbacks.
It's what they do in Memento.
You want to say flashbacks?
Yeah, I think that's the best.
All right. Flashbacks.
No, the answer is nonlinear narrative or disjointed chronology. All right, toss-up 18. The subject is science. This quantity measured in Newton meters represents the rotational equivalent of force. It depends.
Torque.
That's correct. Bonus A. What is the SI unit of torque?
I mean, didn't it just say Newton? So
Newton
meters
meters.
squared? Newton meters squared?
I don't think it's meters squared. It's just
Newton meters?
Oh, it might be.
Newton meter squared.
It was Newton meter. Bonus B. According to Newton's second law for rotation, torque equals the product of what two quantities?
Centrifugal force.
Force and distance.
Yeah, like radius.
Because
Force and
Newton's
radius.
in meters, so force.
Force and radius.
No, it's moment of inertia and angular acceleration. Okay, toss-up 19. The subject is fine arts. Completed in 1824, this symphony introduced choral voices into its final movement, setting Friedrich Schiller's Ode to Joy to music.
Symphony 9.
Yes, that is correct. What key is Beethoven's Ninth Symphony written in?
G.
No, it's written in D minor. D minor. Bonus B. What organization adopted the Ode to Joy theme as its official anthem?
I mean, the European Union.
Sounds British.
European Union.
Yes, that's correct. Toss-up number 20. The subject is religion. This pilgrimage to Mecca is one of the 5 pillars.
Hajj.
That's correct.
Nice.
In what month of the Islamic calendar does the Hajj take place?
The second.
Nissan. Nissan.
No, the answer is Du al-Hijjah. Bonus B. What smaller pilgrimage to Mecca can be undertaken at any time of year?
Smaller Hajj.
Vacation.
The Lesser Hajj.
No, it's called Umrah. Umrah.
That's the match.
Okay, that's the end of the match. We'll be back in a moment with our final score. We have a final score of Rocky Bayou 210, Collegiate 115. Thank you to all the students who participated in today's match, and thank you viewers for tuning in to watch this exciting event. We'd also like to thank our corporate sponsors, Microsystems Incorporated and Master Wall Incorporated. Stay tuned next time for further tournament excitement. Thank you and good night.